Dobre, ideme na to. Oficiálne spúšťame druhú časť nočného segmentu. Skladové zvukov z toho počí sedí. Dobre, ideme na to. Oficiálne spúšťame. Sedí. Ideme doraziť do polárna lizardov, ktorí sa v takomto čase kvôli piečným chujárským ľuďom. Dorazíme tohto.
Clean prefix atoms and a Abraxo store display, which looks like it comes in two different variants, with a kind of ruined one and a kind of clean looking one as well. Next page appears to be the Sunset Sarsaparilla page. However, again, it's kind of brief. You've got another bowling ball, which seems to be the main feature of the page. You've got more filler content all around here, and you've got a little Sunset Sarsaparilla hiding in the corner, which I'm going to presume is a player icon. You've also got the deputy suffix on the top, outside of the kind of filler content. Moving on to page 11 now, we are approaching the end, so hopefully we'll get some better looking items, let's say. You've got the Garahan lunch pail, which I'm presuming will be the type of lunch pail you drop upon your death. Garahan extractor, mineral extractor paint, which kind of looks cool. I like the kind of black and yellow there. Garahan mining player icon, steel ingot pile. You've got a Garahan lunch pail loot bag. Hang on a minute. So that's a loot bag, that one, and that one must just be a camp floor decoration item. Garahan bowling ball on the top again, because you know they love the bowling balls this season. I don't know what the modern living really has to do with any of this. I feel like it should have just been a ball on the season by the look of it. But hey go. On the next page, don't you dare tell me. Oh my god. What? I did not realise that. So this page 11 is pretty much the last page until you get to the bonus one. So the bonus ones on, when it clicks, there you go. These are the bonus ones here. So you get a destroyed house of tomorrow camp, which kind of reminds me of Fallout 4. Hubris Comet, bowling ball, fishing rod, pile of rock, bobber rod, sorry. House husband with wife, sugar cola orange bottle opener, flare, sunset player icon, I want to presume, TV glasses, which I actually kind of like looking at.
Are you kidding me?
Mushroom scratching post for your cat, and I actually like that as well, but where's the kind of season art? And then it's just, where's the season art scene? What? There's no artwork this season. This is the first season we've never had artwork. Surely that's a mistake. I've got to be honest, guys, this is one of the bleakest looking seasons I think I've ever seen in my entire experience of playing Fallout 76. There's nothing on here which I look at and go, I really want that. I like this game, fair enough. That, yeah, it's alright. I like these classes, but nothing where I go, I really want to get that. But really, this entire season for me just, I'm not really caring so much. Just nothing for me. That, like, this does not normally happen. These stuff's alright, like, it's not too bad. But there's nothing like like, there is some items here that isn't bad, and I think, you know what, that's not bad at all, I'll pick that up. But there's a lot in here which is just filler or crap. Like, how many bowling balls is there? That's a question. So, page one bowling ball. Okay, so one, you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bowling balls. Nah, it's a lot of rubbish. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm just being a bit of a kind of dull person. I've been at work. I'm tired. But I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. For me, this season is just nothing too crazy, which is really sad for me to kind of see it in a way, especially when I'm a person that's kind of promoting the game and playing on it and making videos on it. But this season just, it's a bit of a rubbish one. Like, we've got no crazy new content. Try bar some, like, little bits and bobs in terms of our build and stuff, and new camping system, but there's nothing like crazy driving people in for this update, and then the season is a bit meh as well. So, not a great one in my eyes. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, but for me, this is probably one of the worst ones I've seen. It's a bit sad given the fact the next update after this one is meant to be huge and bring in some really exciting stuff. So, I don't know, maybe they're saving all the good stuff for the next one, and this one's just a bit of a quiet one. I don't know. Anyways, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Hey fellow footballers, it's Angry Turtle, and today we are talking about Junkies Effect. How does it stand in 2025? You can see the graphics bonus is solid, 100% for me, but yes, that requires lots of addictions. 10 to be exact. 10 addictions is required. It's into the side effect in a second. What you should know is 12 total possible addictions, and you need 10 to achieve the maximum effect of that. And that's good, that's not more than 10, because the last two are quite severe. But first, why would you want it sometimes? Maybe you really want it because you want to role play as the VIP girl, which is fine. But if you are looking performance and looking for best options, there is a case scenario when Junkies is indeed the best. Only one, unfortunately. Usually, let's be honest, it will lose against Furious. Furious is superior for most weapons. If you play a Blooded build, it will be better. Like Blooded is more. Blooded goes up to 130%. You need to be very low health to achieve that. The 5% health to hit this. It's not easy to do, but possible, and that will be better than that. In case of playing Kegul, you cannot really go for Blooded. And why not Furious? In case you want to use any kind of dog, like on the Cremator, the dog is a big factor. Furious does not work with dog. It doesn't do anything for damage over time. Therefore, if you want to use that and optimize for the highest possible damage, yes, the Junkies is the best option. Other options are not as good. Two shot is close, 75%, and that would be really good for the Cremator for the purpose of doing that. 75%, but not as good as Junkies. Junkies is 100%. Extra projectile doesn't really add too much to the Cremator dodge aspect, so that's not a big factor. Nocturnal other effects,
Interesting,
all of
maybe.
them are lower, usually around 50%. The Juggernaut is the one that lists 100% as the maximum, but in reality you cannot really achieve that if you have 1000 total health, which is not really possible without boosting it to the maximum only for a minute or two. That's not really doable realistically to achieve. Probably you will get the same bonus as Fusion. There is no competition. Nothing else can reach a high amount as Junkies can. So now let's take it for a spin, like the build. If you wonder what the build will be for Junkies, it's not a build in particular. It can be any build. Like for example, I'm still on my Hoarder, lazy Hoarder build. That I like it, and I can use Junkies with that. As long as I have 10 addictions, and at this moment I do have 10 addictions, you may see I do have all the addictions, and they do reduce a lot of different specials across the board. You may wonder what are the two addictions that are missing, and I do not have. Two addictions that are missing are Formula P, because that's -2 luck, and that's a big one. Luck is important, so I want my luck. It's as well -2 charisma, doesn't really matter in case of a duel. And one more that I could have is Excel. So if I would have Excel addiction, that's -1 to special across the board, everything. That's the special, my special at this moment, after the penalty. For those of you that wonder, do I have negative charisma? No, I do not. Then 25 plus. What that means? That means if I open my base special, so that's my base special, it means it's higher than 15. That's all it means. And my base charisma is 4. So the minus means that 1 is lower than 4. That's all it means. There's no magic issue. It's not negative, it's not positive. It's just it. Higher or lower than my base special that I have set. That's it. What are the overall penalties? I have a handy table for you. So that's the table. Special affected by which addiction and what is total. That's the 10 addictions I do have, and I do recommend them because the only remaining 2 are much worse. Only 1 negative to luck total, only 1 negative to intelligence. We are losing quite a bit of strength, which is scary weight, which is not great, but that, that's the price you need to pay if you want to play this way. The perception agility is affected the most. There's as well effects not listed on that. Two of the addictions have -10 to damage resistance, but that's so little you will not notice it, so that doesn't even matter. So that's the total penalty to your special. If you add it together, you can see that there is a little bit, total of 90 special, 90 sacrifice for the purpose of that. Yeah. Additional plus and minus in the same time. I don't need to worry that I will get addicted, so whenever I need to top up my parameter, I can pop whatever can I have, I can pop as many as there is. I will not get addicted again. It cannot happen. The downside is, there is one downside, not really big, but it's a downside. Whenever I do not suffer side effects of this addiction, it doesn't count for the best bonus. The bonus will 90%. If I do have active chem that I'm addicted to. So yeah, not counting them. I'm saying it's not a big issue because those chems do not really last long. So I pop those yeah, 4 minutes. I can pop something that lasts even shorter. They do override each other, so if I pop something else, that would override the method. Psychopath is actually useful. I pop that. So again, it replaces addictions that losing 10%. If I use something that can give me a good bonus, like this one would be for 3 minutes, that's 25%. So overall positive. And I cannot get addicted again. Already addicted once. How well is the dot working in this case scenario? Let's jump in accelerator and go yeah, outside of the super mutant place, and let's see how well it will go. So fire it, and there it is, burning damage. And they do die for it. It takes a second, and on the adventure server you don't see the smooth updates in their house. But they do indeed, slowly but surely, get down with discriminators. It is very powerful with Gen. There's nothing that you should worry about. The performance will be there. The discriminator is a heavy gun. The discriminator will do that shield every time I force. So it's perfect synergy. It can be used. If you wonder about other weapons, yeah, every weapon can be used, but other weapons will be just better with Furious. I was trying to find a case scenario where Furious wouldn't be better. The only one that there is area before you get Furious back, or if you don't want to run reverse also for your Furious effect, it's hard to really find a weapon that would be straight up better with junkies or anything rather than Furious. Mostly they are not. Exception, the dot weapons. And that applies to many dot weapons, every dot-based weapon. The same rule applies. The dot goes up really nicely and it is significant enough to take down your enemies. Damage by aiming would add to that too. And that's everything I have to say about Furious. Did I say Furious? About Junkies. Yes, Furious here on my mind. That's everything I have to say about Junkies legendary effect. So let me know what you think. Did you ever try? Did you ever wanted to play with this effect?
I think you're fucking bullshit.
Thank you for watching.
You're talking shit, man. Wow.
Okay, follow Polar and today we are talking about legendary effects, those with a star for your weapon. How to put together the best possible combo. What is the best? I did that in the past, but so much chance because legendary effects that really do. If you are here just to grab a quick screenshot of what is the best S and A tier, only the best effects for weapons on this list. There is way more, but I selected the best. And we'll dive deeper why those legendary effects. Well, how do you combine them to achieve the best possible effect? The fact that something is S tier on top doesn't always will be the best choice as it depends on the weapon too, not only overall performance of the legendary mode. But there it is. You just need that. That's fine. We got that. Keep it for further research. Now, let's start. First star, S tier, and intentionally, you may notice here I left a gap. That's not a mistake. Furious is just superior. It's like S plus. There is gap from Furious to second best, like Quad Blooded and Junkie. It's just so much more powerful. It comes with a synergy with entire new old slot system. When you look at this effect's description, like Furious alone, it says 5% damage per ultra stack, like plus 9 stack. Some people think it's 45% total. It's not, because you have two whole slots. I even have a dedicated training that. But long story short, it's between 100 to almost 200% damage increase depending on enemy and how much onslaught you are using. So that's a lot. Nothing else is even close. Then we do have Blooded, that's well S tier on the list. For Blooded builds, obviously, but very high bonus, 130% total. So that's a lot. If you are a Blooded build, you can run it very well. I would say all other effects are for every weapon and situation that Furious for some reason don't want to use, or if you cannot, say you don't want to run all the effects under agility, then you use something else. Or your weapon has very low ammo capacity and you really need quad, then obviously you will run quad in that case scenario. That's all S tier. And last one on my S tier list is Junkie. It was never there before, just because before it was really not possible to squeeze 100% bonus damage out of that effect, which makes it the best after Blood Strike. That's the highest overall damage bonus that you can achieve from effect. The good news about Turkish and Blood, those effects are a little bit different than Furious, therefore they do carry over to explosions, grenades, stuff like that, and are reflected in the weapon stats when you equip it. Some indication to it, so sometimes it may be more desirable than Furious. Then we do have more effects under A tier, like Juggernauts, Two-Shot, Mutant, Stalkers. Yes, those are much better now. So Juggernauts, you cannot really hit 100%, that's why it's not as tier. It's almost impossible. Only with cool boost, then for a very short period of time, but you can hit easily around 60% bonus damage, what makes Juggernauts a very good choice. Two-Shot, 75%, really good damage increase. But penalty to accuracy and increase to recoil. Plus, I don't know what will be the future of Two-Shot with explosive weapons and launchers. Something is happening with it on public server. So it's very possible that it will no longer be the best for launchers. We'll see about that, but it will remain on A tier just because of the 75% damage increase. As long as hit by accuracy or recoil has a problem in particular scenario, this is a really good increase. And sometimes you really want this extra projectile for pairs that scale with number of projectiles, so that may be a desirable effect. Why there is mutants and stalker as well? Mutants is super easy to get consistent 50%. Mutants basically replace aristocrats, as aristocrats is harder. Hitting caps above 30k, it's harder than just running with 10 mutations. Anyone can run with 10 mutations. Most builds use 10 mutations. So yes, mutants is very straightforward and easy, plus 50% damage bonus. And then Stalkers is really good bonus, but only for sneak attack. So situational, for sneak specialized build, maybe very good. And now we go in for star number 2. There's a little bit more to say about those effects. Number 1 is Rapid. And nothing else at this moment can offer amount of DPS increase as Rapid can for most top weapons. Rapid will be the best. The reason for that, to take a look at the second star effect, Rapid just straight up gives you more fire rate. More fire rate without any string attached, just firing faster. And now We are in the times where criticals not always register, and from the next patch it will be relatively difficult to achieve critical every other shot, so vital was push out for most weapons, a little bit push out. It's not useless, it's still good, but push out and rapid taking place specification. The test map, the followed map, I should say. The 25% weapon speed is not really 25% weapon speed. Yes, that's why I'm saying followed map. In case of some combination, it will be way more because the value is calculated from the base. So in case of this Gatling laser, if I switch it to anything else, that basically rapid is 100% weapon speed. So you can see why rapid is absolutely S tier for this particular weapon. Way more than the others. And underneath A tier. Some surprises like crippling, you could have played that, could never happen, but it is now. This one of the very powerful effects, stripping down with button map, vital and hitman. Hitman, I was thinking if it should be here, I, I think it has enough, just enough to squeeze into A here. So why stripping? Stripping adds limb damage. It's unfortunately bad if you have energy weapons. So in case of this, Gatling laser, you shouldn't use. The reason for that, energy weapons have very weak ability to cripple limbs. Maybe it will change in the future. At this moment, that's how it is. So crippling is very good if we are talking about weapons with ballistic damage, like for example, 50 cal or mixed damage. As long as there is ballistic damage with marker in here, then crippling is a really good. It helps you cripple limbs, synergizes with perks that then increase your damage, like easy target, 75% damage increase as soon as you cripple single limb. Synergizes with bullies, 4-star legendary, we'll talk about bullies soon. Perfect. Explosive. This is really good. And the best effect in case of launchers. If you have any launchers, explosive
Oh.
basically adds damage, a lot of damage to the base. So you really want
Klasický poler nálizar, no klasický poli, no.
in how those weapons operate. It just blood used the death. So you really want it for all types of launchers. Then the Hitman made it in here damage by aiming with some weapons quite solid 25%. It's normal additive bonus, nothing super special, but does work in some weapons that you do want to use outside of the arm requiring an energy. It is good. VATS enhanced, especially from the next patch when VATS accuracy is dropping a little. It will be even more important for your daily driver weapons. That's what I see it for. Daily driver weapons, you really want this hit chance, as it will be harder to achieve a good VATS hit chance with the next patch. So yeah, it's here. 8 here. Vital, really good. 50% crit damage increase. You cannot go wrong with it. As long as you are using the VATS for a and we are going to star number 3. 2 under S tier. VATS optimized and lucky hit. VATS optimized, straightforward, cheaper VATS, again, follows map, so that doesn't count from the base value, base cost of the weapon. Therefore, sometimes it may be way more than 35% reduction if you are stacking it on top of all other possible mods that are reducing AP cost. But it's a big part of solo game, always was. Helps you do way more damage, but optimize helps you stay in that for much longer. 35% solid amount, the best has tier for a 3-star. The second one is Lucky Hit. Lucky Hit is the name that will be soon official name. Bonus patch with charge. You may think it's not super important, but with the next patch, currently it's not yet S tier, but I want to make it future proof. At least for 2025, I want this to be S so for the next patch, it will be way harder to achieve critical every other hit and that 15 back critical charge will help greatly. It will be huge difference to have it or not to have it, especially for some weapons and for whoever does not have a full set of 4-star armor with limit breaking. So lucky will be very important here to achieve those criticals every other shot. But you cannot afford to level on top of that, for some of the weapons, AP cost doesn't really matter, and higher AP cost is not always bad, as we do have Imper, Napa Cruncher that increases your damage based on the AP cost, so it's not always bad. So sometimes you do want to have higher AP cost. You can help yourself with yourself every other shot is lucky. And then actions from A tier, if you don't go VATS, there is no S tier action. Don't go VATS, you have A tier, which is still solid. Like this list doesn't include anything that's weak, subpar, or just good. Great or awesome. That's all I have on this list. So for star number 3, A tier actions, ability, intelligence, resilience, and swing. What those do? Durability is straightforward. Some weapons just need it because they break way too often, and other weapons have perfect synergy if you put durability and 4-star effect that increases the damage based on the selection. So they go hand in hand. Intelligence is no longer only about more experience, now it's scaled with science perks, therefore increases the damage of the weapon. It's not a lot, but it is something. If you are not using VATS, there's really not so many options. Maybe honorable mention for lightweight if you need to carry lots of weapons. This can really help. No effect on combat, but you can carry more. Resilience is on the list. Some weapons you reload almost all the time, and currently is 500 to all resistance, including elemental ones, making you super tanky for the duration of the reload. It tends to have some bugs. I don't know what will be the situation in the future when you're watching it. Hopefully it will be working as it can. When it does work, it's super powerful. And lastly, reload speed for a lot of weapons will be the best option if VATS is not a concern. Only 15%, that's why it cannot make it S tier, it's only A tier. 15% is not enough improvement to hit S tier. And lastly, 4-star legendary effects. We do have Brinkia in S tier, the only part when there are 3 in S tier, pinpointers, bullies, and conductors. That's why pinpointers, you may think it shouldn't make it to the S tier. Barely. 1% damage to each point. That's very little. But again, follow up. This 20% is multiplicative and not additive. The bonus from Curious that you get 100%, 150%, depending on your build, is additive. The multiplicative one, it's different. You will feel it more like 80% damage increase. It would be 80 to 100% damage increase. It depends how much additive bonuses you have. The more additive bonuses, like those one you already have, the more you will feel the pain points that you have. Which, with this synergy, make it absolute S tier. Because VATS is so powerful, it's very easy to hit the weak point and have this 20% consistently exhaust all that. Absolute S tier. Then Bully. Why is Bully? Bully's new arrival was very weak in the past, but now is no more. If you combine it with ability to cripple enemy really fast with all the latest crippling perks, you can get fully cripple enemy, and this boost goes up. For most enemies, it will be 150%. For some enemies, it will be over 200% additive damage bonus. So yes, it is really good. It's even stronger than pinpointers, but only after you already cripple them. So there's a downside to pinpointers work away. Bullies after you cripple your enemy, and limp part is a little bit misleading here. Doesn't really mean limp, it just means enemy segment. When you target in VATS, as many targets as you can choose different targets, you scroll your torso, head, left arm, left leg, right leg. You count it, if that's 6, then you multiply this 25% by 6. That's usual human enemy, that's 150%. Head count is the torso half, count is the robot, all segments. combat inhibitor, let's say, overall would count as limp for purposes of this fact too. So everything is a limp. Everything that you can target separately in VATS for purpose of this fact would count as limp. And last test here, conductors. Why this one is here? Pretty straightforward, super powerful. So resource health and action points. With each critical. Basically every second shot on critical optimized field. Plus on top of that, there is extra 100 regeneration for AP and health over 5 seconds. That keeps going even if you exit VATS. That will keep healing you and keep topping up your action points. So conductors is good for both slow and fast firing weapons. Allows to achieve continuous VATS, infinite VATS. Super powerful. Super powerful. And sometimes when you want to use conductors without strength and smashing, you may choose not to go with rapid. And for conductors, it's terribly important that you get your criticals to register. Conductors will not work and not give you that if criticals are failing to register, which may be a problem. Therefore, increasing fire rate in this case scenario is not necessarily a good idea because of the server lag increasing with the fire rate. So conductors were better with something else like critical damage. That's why I want to discuss all of those in depth so you know how to min-max your weapon, how to get the best pairing of those legendary effects. And only two in here for A tier. There's not so many 4-star to choose from, and others are too weak. There are some honorable mentions, so let's go over it. Rhino, Polish is straightforward, damage increase based on the durability. 60% is the maximum, and your weapon needs to be above 180% to hit the maximum. Therefore, the window is very short. This white bar needs to be up to here to get the full box. If it drops, there is no white bar, there is no bonus. So you need to be over repairing. Over repairing to 200% only goes on the workbench, so you'll be spending materials, and that's why it's pairing really well with durability per star, so it doesn't break as far. Then you can retain 60% damage bonus for longer. And stabilizers, lastly, this one helps a lot for manual fire, especially for high recoil weapons, reducing recoil a lot. So recoil and accuracy both go up with that. Does not affect the damage. I put it here in A tier. It doesn't affect the damage, but it does help you with other stuff if you don't want to use VATS. It's not VATS at all related, doesn't do anything for VATS. That's for non-VATS users. Honorable mentions for Pyromaniacs and Vipers. It's really good. And solid 50% damage increase. The problem is we can go higher with bullies or Polish or three-pointers. And this one, target needs to start burning before that kicks in. So you need to be able to set target or fire or poison the target. First hits will not have the bonus because target needs to get the status. That's why those are not on top. But solid choices if you cannot choose anything what's on the list. Some examples now of what I have combined like this. Elder's Mark with limb damage, action point cost reduction, conductors. So limb damage, another effect that pairs really well with conductors. I do have, again, another limb damage on this 50 cal. Ultrasonic Gatling laser that pairs greatly with weapon speed increases. Even though I do run it with conductors, it's okay. Its fire rate is still way under 100. So criticals shouldn't lag, at least on most servers. I do have one Gatling plasma with limb damage and bullies. So bullies in area to ramp up damage works great too. I choose to have a weightless on it just because I'm running out of space for most part. That's the main reason. We're not discussing here the melee weapons. For some weapons, like this example, Black Powder Rifle, I do have one necessarily. Otherwise, it's one shot and 5 only gives me extra free shots, but increases fire rates. For some weapons, like this one, like powder rifle, what would be actually S tier? There's nothing better. Furious will be worse in this particular case scenario than Quad. So you need to always plan, even knowing the best effect.
Really?
It's not enough to just put the
It's
top
the last
level
one
of
for
the
the
weapon. It will not
unlocked
work
skills,
on every weapon. This weapon requires Quad. There's perfect synergy with flame damage, and I did choose to have durability polished, although for the star 3 and 4, it could be something else. I could go with bullets. I could even go with conductors if I want to, as there is this persistent healing effect.
Dobra,
I could go with faster reload
ukončíme to
speed,
zatiaľ
star
tu.
number 3,
Potom dať budík na
lots of
0,258.
but star number 1 and 2, quad flame damage, perfect synergy. Missile launcher is still 2-shot the best, but that may change. So that's 2-shot, explosive, durability, polish. And that's the situation when polish is the best choice because launchers, how they work, the explosion is hitting enemy, not impact. Therefore,
50 minút už to je.
have zero effect. It's that
God
on
damn it.
impact. And nothing will happen. If there would be no damage increase, it's very hard to cripple anything with explosions, so bullies would be almost unusable unless you cripple target with other weapon first and then switch, which is cumbersome, really cumbersome. Therefore, polish on this one is the best. In the future, 2-shot may need to be replaced by something like
Okay.
Junkus if they will go through with
Okay.
attempting to nerf 2-shot on explosive weapons. Maybe it's a bug, I don't know, so that's a question mark. Is 2-shot gonna stay the best prefix for launchers, or are we switching? That's a question mark. And here you can see Tesla Cannon I have spec the same way as launchers, as I'm using it as a launcher. Tesla Cannon has quite solid impact damage, but I'm not using it for it. I'm using it as area effect damaging weapons, that's why I'm running it the same as launchers. And there is much more that we could say, but this video is long enough, so now I'm asking for your input. What's your favorite combo? Do you agree with this table, the table of power for weapons, or do you disagree? I will read your comments. For now, thank you for watching, and see you all in the next one.
Dobrý večer, priatelia. No, obligátne na úvod ďakujem všetkým našim darcom, ktorí nám posielajú tie malé sumy na našu prevádzkovú činnosť. A poďme hneď k veci. No, aktuálne je hlavne to, že Sadka vydala nález, alebo jak to mám nazvať, výsledok svojej analýzy tých vakcín. No čo iné im mohlo výjsť, ako im vyšlo. Ja sa vrátim k niektorému videu, neviem teraz presne, ak sa to video volalo, keď Fico oznámil, že teda zadá Savke analýzu, kde on dokonca povedal, že tam máme renomovaných, odborne zdatných ľudí, ktorí sú schopní to urobiť. No dopadlo to tak, že všetko je v poriadku, žiadne DNA, nič. Všetko je úplne v poriadku, vakcíny sú neškodné, sú super. Zaujímavé, že o spike proteíne ani slovo, aspoň ja som sa teda nedopočul nič, že by tam bolo. No, ale čo je na tom najzaujímavejšie? Ja som v tom videu tedy hovoril, že sa môžu stať dve veci. A obidve presah sú zlé. Prvá vec, že potvrdia výsledky Pekovej. No a je to presah zlé, lebo však SAV a tiež odborníci zo SAV, teda nemyslím celá SAV, ale odborníci zo SAV nám cez COVID tvrdili, že vakcíny sú v poriadku. Tu nám vystáva mimochodom otázka, keď tedy nemali vybavenie, lebo teraz sme ho museli dokupovať, aby tú analýzu mohli urobiť, takže keď vtedy to vybavenie nemali Na základe čoho tvrdili, že tie vakcíny sú v poriadku? Neviem, naozaj, toto by ma zaujímalo, toto nikto nezodpovedal zatiaľ. No a druhá možnosť bola teda tá, že potvrdia výsledky Epochovej a tým pádom vlastne spochybnia samých seba. Takže buď povedia, že Epochová sa mieli, alebo povedia, že Epochová má pravdu. Pritom obidva výsledky sú pre nich zlé. Oni sa priklonili k prvej alternatíve. Aj poviem, prečo som použil slovo priklonili. Lebo ja neverím tomu, a ja som teda nemám biochemiu, moja dcera je biochemička, ani nič podobné. Ja mám teda prírodné vedy, ale aj geozamerania, ale neverím tomu, že keď zverejnia postupy, keď zverejnia všetko, čo takáto analýza má obsahovať a dajú to odbornej verejnosti, medzinárodnej odbornej verejnosti, že im to prejde. Skrátka tomu neverím. A prečo tomu neverím? Lebo výsledok, ktorý dala Epochová, tento výsledok môžeme vidieť u 12 ďalších laboratóriách vo svete. Takže 13 spolu s Epochovou, 13 laboratórií s okrúhlou pečiatkou má ten istý výsledok. A Slovenská akadémia aj vied, bez akejkoľvek pečiatky, jedine, že by si nakrájali krumplu, namočili ju do sadzy a vzájomne by si pečiatkovali tie hlavy zmanipulované, tak Slovenská akadémia vied zrazu vydá úplne nález, ktorý je v úplnom rozpore so všetkými certifikovanými laboratóriami. A toto ma zaujíma, ako je toto možné. Ako je možné, že SAU, neviem koľko desiatok tisíc eur sa aj minulo na to vybavenie, ako je možné, že SAU vydá iný výsledok. Ja som fakt strašne zvedavý na to, keď zverejnia postupy, keď zverejnia všetky detaily toho, ako to robili, ako to príjme medzinárodná verejnosť. Odborná samozrejme. No ja neviem, ako to príjme. Prečo americké ministerstvo zdravotníctva doslova zakázalo tieto vakcíny? Na základe presne takýchto analýz, aké urobila Epochová. A minister zdravotníctva USA na základe tohoto zakázal. Ale my sme tu blbší. Ne, my si to dáme urobiť sám, lebo tam sú podľa nášho premiéra renomovaní odborníci, ktorí to vedia spraviť. Vám to, na čo ste vyhodili 10 000 eur len tak do luftu. Výsledok SAU má absolútne nulovú vypovedaciu hodnotu. Na čo máme odborníkov s odbornými pečiatkami potom? Na čo nás buzerujete, keď ideme robiť stavby, keď ideme stavať most? Na čo tam musí byť okrúhla pečiatka statika? Na čo? Nestačí SAU? Nestačí kúpiť SAU nejaké meracie zariadenia? Nech nám to urobí, nech nám ten most spáli. Prepáčte, nedávam sa uniesť, ale to tak do neba volajúce nezmysly, čo sme svedkami. Tak do neba volajúce nezmysly, že tu normálny človek nemôže ostať pokojný. Jednoducho nemôže tu ostať pokojný. Ako renomovaní odborníci medzinárodného významu na SAU, to bola irónia, ak to niekto nepochopil, vydajú vyhlásenie, ktoré v rozpore s 13 certifikovanými laboratóriami. A samozrejme náš mainstream sa toho chytí a majú veľké víťazstvo. Máte veľké prd a ne víťazstvo. Zase sme sa len strápnili. A ja vyzývam SAU, vyzývam premiéra, nech vyzve SAU, nech zverejní podrobne celú štúdiu, alebo čo to majú, nech to podrobne zverejnia, nech to predložia medzinárodnej odbornej verejnosti ten výsledok. Krok po kroku, jak to robili, ako sa dopracovali víťazstvo, takých šarží to robili a tak ďalej a tak ďalej. Nech to zverejnia. Aj tak ich nález má vypovedaciu hodnotu 0. Ja neviem, prečo sa toľko peňazí vyhodilo. Lebo oni nie sú certifikované pracovisko, nemajú okrúhlu pečiatku.
What brings you here?
Oh my, I can do my sparkling eyes. You get something. Will you please let me take a look? Be my guest. The fans expect the rally go on before turning back to, oh, yes, my clan will definitely be interested in peace. Will you be interested in parting with 1,000? I know a law when I see one. Let's talk it over. 8,000. I got a half a month to fry out of my chef ups. My apologies did not mean any offense. If I then 2,000. Alright, I think the price will make us both happy. Here, take a coin. Perhaps drop by and spend some of it on my shop later. Sure, man.
What brings you here?
I'm happy it's time to record another shop. As you imagine, things have been a little slow around here with the hospitalizing the planes. You got nothing,
Well.
man. So we got melee damage, we got blood effectiveness, we got slow, poison, necrotic. We got some classics, yeah, we got some classics.
Big mistake.
Let's straighten them out. Straighten them out.
Well, it's not, huh? So,
That's mine.
who is the Majeka slums? Who is it? Who is it?
I'll let you get a head to the shadows.
Well, I wanted to check some mojo, but we can't check the mojo yet.
Tear you apart. Mine. Mine. Impossible.
So we need I wanted to check the weapon, the Mojo Lojo weapon. The Mojo Lojo. Okay, let us tweak with the Mojo Lojo weapon.
Haha! You're now looking at the new leader of the Scalebane, thanks to your help. And plenty of my own effort, of course.
Don't forget about my side of the deal.
I may be a thief, and a rogue, and a backstabber, and wanted in every city you've ever heard of.
Are we going to say something reassuring next?
Despite all that, I'm true to my word, especially for a friend. I've already got everything laid out and ready to go.
That was incredibly cheesy argument for you.
I know exactly how to get us both into the temple, since I need to head there for my own business as well. Win-win, right? All we need to do is go on a little jaunt, then steal a giant eagle, and fly to our destination. Should be easy, right?
I think I'm going to need it to elaborate a little bit.
All right. Well, first off, you're going to stop by the oasis. It's a lovely place this time of year, as long as you don't mind hordes of desert beasts who are looking to rip you apart. Once you're done there, you should reach the crystal mine. Not many people go in there and come out breathing, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
After that, you'll be awfully close to the Osprix war camp. I'll meet up with you just outside of it.
Why there?
Where else would we be getting a giant eagle?
I have to fight the entire game of Obsprix.
That's the plan.
That's a terrible plan.
Oh, come on. Where's that fighting spirit? It's going to work. It's not like you've got any other options.
I guess not, I suppose you there. So we need I want to try this muggler. Where is my muggler? This one. It's got only 12 viewers wheel though. But this is big. This guy is strong, telling you. Can work. Can work. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying it can work.
Hmm.
12 weavers wheel is not the best, but maybe we pick something cheesy there to this nest. Look, it's 43%. It's the high roll. Yeah. See? It's a cheesy weapon. It's a cheesy weapon. If we get something good there, it's a cheesy weapon.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Increase critical strike chance. That's not the best though. Like,
Impossible.
why is a Club of Nightmares? What do you expect?
Impossible. Impossible.
It's a Club of Nightmares.
Impossible.
Strength, middle-aged mother, small, avoid cold. Physical damage, blood effectiveness, or resistance. This is all. And also poison. This is good one. Empowered. Got all resistances. Which is better.
Impossible. 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 Oh. Impossible.
Added something there. Frailty, that's pretty good. You see, that's pretty good. I told you. It's 30. Yeah, we need to. Oh. Push it, push it, push it. Frailty is pretty good. No, increased stun chance. That's not the best. Area Monaco's deficiency. I think that's it. Area Monaco's deficiency. Yeah.
Good day, traveler.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Know me? Of course I do. You helped Zarek take over the Scalebane. Yeah, sure. He's quite forthcoming with stories about you. I hope you're as good as he claims. Why's that? because I have a job for you. The pay is good and it shouldn't be difficult to someone like yourself. Happy to help however I can. Now that the scale are back and under new management, I'd like to restart operation the crystal mine. Sounds like a good idea. Well, I moved forward with the plan a few days ago, but I'm yet to hear back from some workers. Will you go and find out what happened? Um, do you think anything happened? In the state we're in, I'm sure. I'll make sure to check it out.
Very well.
We check it out, girl. We check what happened. It's not bad, like, it's frailty. It's frailty, critical strike chance. I guess, pretty solid.
Impossible.
You empowered something? Not the shield. Oh, it's 40 poison. It's 40 poison. It's 40 poison. Yeah, it's 40 poison. Empower it again. Empower it again. Improve the critical strike chance. Well, it's not actually bad. You got frailty.
Not die. Impossible. Possible.
How is the...
Possible.
It's poison 40. Noble Surge Facility. What is noble on that?
You will take my place. The judges will find you.
Pretty solid belt, but it's not better than this one. What about the lightning damage? We can actually change the lightning damage. Oh, physical damage is better. That's for sure. We can push the lightning resistance. We got 6 forging potential now. Ah, so where are we here? Here we got 5, so this is over. Now we're going here. So the shark is for 6 seconds now. It's pretty good, right?
Impossible. 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 You will not die here. Impossible.
Edit. What do you edit? Increase melee damage.
Impossible.
It's a mix of weird stuff. It's a mix of weird stuff. Got melee damage, frailty, stun chance, critical chance. It's not the worst, it's not the best. In other words, mix of weird stuff. Pretty weird mix.
Impossible. Impossible.
He improved frailty, which is good. 45% chance. He's a beast. Can I get the beast through here? Probably not. No, maybe yes.
Impossible.
Fuck. Frailty? No, stun chance, 65%. But it's Nest of Nightmares. You really high roll. It's a pretty solid weapon. Let's hunt.
That's access to this cave. Be ready.
I don't have bones. Trying to get some bones, but
Impossible.
they're far away.
Impossible. Oh! A chance to breathe.
We got fangs. Well, I guess I take the mojo. I think I'm a little much. Ale zaujímavé, co tam dal. Frailty je dobrá vec. Kritický strike. A
There you are. I was wondering if you were going to show up.
the private gaming wasn't exactly easy.
Oh, please. It was to get you prepped for this. Welcome to the walkout.
We're looking for a great eagle, right?
Not just any great eagle. We're looking for one named Talon.
Why the name?
Well, I'm the only one who calls her that. She's a big, scary bird, so I figured big, scary name, right? She's also rather unruly.
How so?
She dumped me off the first 3 times I tried flying her back when I was selling weapons to the Ospreys. We want her specifically because she and I are familiar, and she'd likely still let me fly her.
Okay.
If we tried to hop on any other great eagle, they'd probably rip us to shreds. And I don't know about you, but I like being unshredded.
Why were you selling weapons to the Offspring though?
Don't look at me like that. This was years ago when they were far less genocidal. I needed money at the time. How else was I going to stage a coup against the Scalebane?
I still don't like it, but I understand.
Trust me, had I known they were going to go insane and start a war against everyone, I would have found my money elsewhere.
Okay, that's better.
Let's go thin their numbers a bit, shall we?
Let's go. We could also lizard. We call him a Mr. Mojo Lizard. What do you upgraded? The melee damage. Melee damage is improving melee damage. But I can't use it. You empowered it too good. You empowered it too good, it's from level 60. You empowered it too good, 19 all resistances. Not the best at all, but will do. 8% chance to block, really. Alright, challenge the god. Take the shield. This is pretty cozy too. Probably can use it though. Probably can use it. This one. Avoid cold elemental. Probably can use it. But it's a pretty interesting creature. not from here. There we go.
Ooh, what a workout. That was fun, eh?
You consider fighting off an army fun?
Like you don't. Okay, here's Talon.
You alright? You're looking a bit pale.
Well, it's been a few years. If she doesn't remember me, well, we're not in for a good time.
Well, scared?
On top of that, I never liked heights.
The infallible Zerg has a weakness.
Hey, plummeting thousands of feet may be a good time for you, but I prefer to have my own 2 feet on the ground. Let's hop on.
Okay.
Try not to fall off. All we got to do is steer Talon towards the temple, and she should take care of the rest for us.
Alright, let's go.
It looks like the Ospreys where the pharaohs borrowing their gun. Get ready for a fight. We're hit. Grab onto something. Well, that wasn't too bad.
He always winces in pain. Can we go again? Poor Tal.
Unfortunately, this is where we part. For now, at least.
Wait, I thought we were going together.
You have yourself a giant snake to catch, and I have a coup to continue. I'll be headed for the temple's gates and letting in a few hundred of my closest friends.
Okay.
Splitting up is the best way of going about it. I wouldn't be a ton of use to you, but I can move way faster when I'm not worried about you.
Be careful, Zerg, and good luck.
I look forward to seeing you after your chat with Majasa. You'll be one step closer to your goals, and I'll be about 20 steps closer to my own. Watch yourself out there.
I will. Thank you.
Impossible. 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 Fighting me is impossible. Put yourself on. Impossible. You cannot aid me.
You dare stand against us.
You won't see it coming. Impossible. Fighting me is impossible.
Endurance, elemental resistances. Ah.
Sons, protect you. Submit.
It's 11 added minion damage. Problem is, it's like, it's good for a mojo only. Fuck. To znamená potajemné zónu, to já jsem 58. Najlepšie 58. Bude taká zóna.
Possible.
Oh, so it's end of it. So it's 55 critical strike chance, 51 melee damage, 45 frailty, 62 stun. Oh. Sounds fair. Fair enough. Like, he's not a bad mace. He's not a bad. What's this guy? Some beggar. Okay, what we got here? These are pretty interesting. Area for minion area skills. Increase minion damage. Health region. Empower it. Maybe those glows can be useful. Just maybe.
Submit cannot be this. Submit. How?
Possible.
Well, there's a chance to slow So this
Ako my dnes sme sa dostali teda do situácie, aj podľa našich médií, kedy nález, ktorý nám vyhovuje, má vyššiu odbornú váhu ako nález odborníka s okrúhlou pečiatkou, ktorý za svoje výsledky nesie trestnoprávnu zodpovednosť. Sám nenesie žiadnu trestnoprávnu zodpovednosť za ten výsledok, čo dáva von. Oni mohli pokojne tam napísať, že si faši na hlavu mikrorok. A žiadnu zodpovednosť za to nenesú. Peková za to nesie trestnoprávnu zodpovednosť za tie výsledky, ktoré zverejňujú. A to je ten obrovský rozdiel. Preto má tú okrúhlu pečiatku. Tak tento štát nech odo mňa nevyžaduje ďalej okrúhle pečiatky. Keď robí takéto sprostosti, že 100 000 eur minie na niečo, čo má nulovú vypovedaciu hodnotu. No ja si pôjdem stavať dom, alebo ako ja si spravím doma STKčku sám. Alebo si zavolám niekoho z dosadky. A kúpim mu navyši, alebo teraz na tému, mu kúpim taký ten merač kvality ovzdušia, budem mať emisnú kontrolu, kúpim mu kladivko, jedno veľké, druhé stredné, jedno väčšie, ešte, a nech mi spraví STKčku a zaplatím mu, dám mu 200 eur. Však už nejaký ten chudáček z tej SAU sa snad nájde, ktorý sa uvlakomí na 200 eur a nech mi spraví STKčku. To, že nemá certifikáciu na to, no a čo? Však máme precedens. Na vážnejšie veci my nepotrebujeme certifikáciu. Ide o život ľudí a tu ide len o tú STKčku. No to, že mi odpadne koleso za jazdy, tak to je môj problém, pokiaľ nenabúram niekoho do protisféru. Ako táto vláda, ja to už teraz poviem na plnú hubu, už sa niekto zbláznil. Aj táto vláda sa zbláznila, nakúpim drahé zariadenie i vidie výsledok, aký vidie, bez absolútne žiadnej vypovedacej hodnoty. A teraz sa tu budú všetci radovať, že mali sme pravdu? Vy absolútne spochybňujete základy právneho štátu. Absolútne spochybňujete základy právneho štátu, lebo vy nepotrebujete okrúhlu pečiatku. A premiér tejto krajiny s tým súhlasí, on to nadiktuje dokonca. Tak tu sa niekto zbláznil. A ja to nechcem, kto sa zbláznil. Ja nie. Ja som zvedavý, čo Fico, jak to teraz bude Fico komentovať. Pán Fico, ja som strašne zvedavý, jak toto budete komentovať. Lebo vy ste zadali starter.
Were you hoping to find Majessa human? All you will find here is your death.
Impossible. Impossible.
Majessa has entrusted this to me. Or withdraw. Aid me. Nothing can stop me. Nothing.
I can feel the spirits crying out in despair. However the void came here, you must drive it back. Impossible.
What do you think you're doing, my pitiful vessel maiden?
I am breaking the cycle. I refuse to be your sacrifice.
Disgraceful. Rage is unbecoming of you, child.
This is not rage. For millennia, the vessel maidens have died so you could live. Now feel the unending abyss of their despair.
What are you doing?
Why don't you show our guest the torment that now fills you?
What's happening? Get out of my mind! This is your doom. Foul insect! This is your doom. Foul insect! Be gone! No! No! Get out of my mind! Get out! More hunger! More! More hunger! More!
Yes. So hideous.
You! Stop this sorcery, or face my wrath.
This would be so much easier if you had died with her. No matter. I can still take what I need.
You can feel Epoch's power fading as through it were being drained somehow.
You think this is over? You know nothing of the power I've been given. All of this showed me the way. All I needed was the key, and you brought it right to me. The power of the Epoch is mine.
This land, I can feel the spirits all around me. It is beautiful.
You will not catch me, traveler.
Possible. Possible. Impossible. Such chaos. Interesting. Impossible. Impossible.
Koliko sam dostao? Malo. There are no eggs, right? Hell regen, Dodger, I think. Pretty huge hell regen, though. Pretty huge hell regen, like 23. Unfortunately, Dodger, I think. It's kinda mojoing, but can work. Where am I? There is some hidden pathway? Yeah, there is. Need to find a checkpoint, or we are going to be fucking screwed.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
Out of my way!
But I should have checkpoint call upon.
Good day, traveler.
Nice to see you again. Do you have any news for me? Yes, unfortunately, did not survive. Oh, given that he's standing here, I presume you took care of the beast? Yes, I did. But enough of my babbling. Here's your pay. Take care. Take care, girl.
Farewell.
Take care and have a good mojo, girl. Have a good mojo. Have a good mojo and a good JoJo.
Nech to urobí. Tak teraz povedzte, pán Fico, že my nepotrebujeme certifikáciu na nič. Nepotrebujeme. Nepotrebujeme STKčky, nepotrebujeme nepotrebujeme pre poisťovňu kominára, ktorý nám povie, že ten komín je v poriadku. Nepotrebujeme bleskosť vody, nepotrebujeme pravidelné kontroly pre poisťovňu. Ja si zavolám nejakého obchodníka, nemusí byť dotaz. Tak bude tam z gymnázia Šák napríklad. Potom mi dá potvrdenie, lebo aj on má doma komín. Ja dám im potvrdenie, že môj komín je v poriadku, moje bleskosť vody sú v poriadku. Vy si uvedomíte, čo robíte v tomto štáte? Pán si to buď povedzte, že výsledky SAU sú irelevantné a zbytočne ste vyhodili neviem koľko desiatok alebo 100 000 eur, alebo povedzte, že áno, sú relevantné, ale vážení občania, na Slovensku od tohto dňa nepotrebujete certifikované potvrdenia. Lebo buď tak, alebo tak. Priatelia, my žijeme v krajine na kontinente idiotov. Teraz poďme ďalej. Hej. Teraz sa zrazu dočítam, že nie od roku 35, od roku 30 ideme rušiť spalovacie motory. Tak je návrh Európskej únie. Zatiaľ len pre flotily a pre autopožičovne. A dnes pozerám pána Fica v televízii, ako sa znova prihlásil ku Green Deal. Lebo my sme sa zaviazali. Ja neviem, čo tam otváral, nejakú tovare na burské maslo orieškové, alebo ja neviem čo. Takú sprostosť Green Dealovi. A on sa k tomu prihlási, k tomuto nezmyslu, ktorý nás chce zabiť. Pozrite si Ekonova Vítkoviča, spravím si snad o pár dní rozhovor. Ja som to tu x-krát hovoril, aj vo videách, aj inde. Nám hrozí smrť Green Deal. 300 eur na priemernú rodinu od roku 27. A Fico sa prihlási ku Green Dealu? Znova? Dnes som to videl. Už pán Fico, doteraz som vás nekritizoval. Spamätajte sa. Tá krajina vám uniká pod rukami. Preteká vám cez prsty. Prestávate vládniť. Doslova prestávate vládniť. Ide vám cez prsty. Ekonomická bezpečnosť tejto krajiny. Suverenita. A ešte aj také veci ako certifikované výsledky. Ešte aj to je tu spochybnené. A ten mainstream sa pustí do toho a vy ste ticho. Však vy ste to zadali. Dobre. Ak som povedal, že žijeme na kontinente idiotov, stojím si za tým, samozrejme, že sa za tým stojím. A zapravdu mi dáva aj americké ministerstvo zahraničných vecí. Pozrite sa, neviem, či viete o tom, ale ide robiť zoznam ľudí z EÚ, ktorí nedostanú víza na vstup do USA. Alebo im zakážu vstup do USA. No prečo? No kvôli cenzúre konzervatívnych názorov. Áno, dobre počujete. Kvôli cenzúre konzervatívnych názorov. Či už na sociálnych sieťach, alebo kdekoľvek. Takže žijeme na kontinente, kde stále najsilnejšia svetová mocnosť vojenský teda nás označí za kontinent nie demokratický, ktorý cenzuruje nepohodlné názory. A slovenská vláda sa k tomu nevyjadrí. Prečo? Prečo? Lebo z Bruselu príde pú a nedostane sa peniažky. No ako ja viem, že sme ekonomicky totálnej prdeli. Totálnej. Ale ja vám dám jeden návrh. Rozpustite. Zružme Slovensko. Lebo štát, ktorý není schopný suverénnej autonómnej politiky, ktorého predstavitelia musia držať hubu, lebo čo keď sa ten nahnevá, čo keď sa ten nahnevá, čo keď sa ten nahnevá. Na čo je nám taký štát? Prosím, rozpustite to. Normálne to rozpustite, to Slovensko. Ja som to už pred 2 či 3 rokmi povedal. Keď bol COVID, vtedy som povedal, toto je skúška toho, či sme si schopní sami vládnuť. Ukazuje sa, že nie. Nemôžeme si byť schopní sami vládnuť, keď my tu verejne pertraktujeme výsledky irelevantného pracoviska a dávame ich do protikladu ako argument certifikovanému výsledku. Stále hovorím samozrejme, stále sa vraciam k tým vakcínám. Ja neviem, či si normálny človek uvedomuje, aké je toto silné spochybnenie vôbec základných pravidiel, ktoré majú platiť v štáte. Lebo všetky potvrdenia, všetko, čo dostávame, musí urobiť niekto doma na to certifikát. A zrazu niekto doslova to robí prvýkrát v živote bez akýchkoľvek skúseností. Nevieme, ako to robil, čo robil, kedy to robil, s čím to robil, s kým to robil. Nevieme nič. Len dostaneme výsledok, že všetko je iné. Bez okrúhlej pečiatky dokonca. Ja neviem, to tam akože vrátnik tam po nociach chodil s mikroskopom. Abo jak ste to robili? A veľký humbuk je z toho na Slovensku. Byť Pekovou tam trestné oznámenie okamžite nasad. Ja jej zajtra zavolám, ona to asi neurobí, ona je taká, jaká je mierna, taká zmierlivá, príliš zmierlivá. Ale teraz už nemôžem volať, je 11:30. Zajtra jej zavolám a ja ju vyzvem, nech dá trestné oznámenie na stav. Respektíve, ak sa nedá dať trestné oznámenie, nech verejne vyzve stav, nech zverejnia metodiku. Ako to robili? Ja neviem, či sa mi ju podarí samozrejme pritlačiť niečomu takému, lebo ona je graciózna dáma, ktorá nemá rada konflikty, ale to však uvidíme, ako sa to. To je druhá vec. Priatelia, žijeme v totálnom hnoji. Žijeme v krajine, kde už prestáva vláda vládnuť, kde je spochybnené prakticky totálne všetko, čo súvisí so zdravým rozumom, kde sú spochybnené zákony fyziky a premiér tejto krajiny Slovenska sa k tomu hlási, dnes sa k tomu prihlásil. Ja ako... Viete, hlava mi nebere. Ja som vyrátal, keď som robil to video, hypoteticky som predpokladal, že CO2 je skleníkový plyn. Aj keď nie, akože nie je samozrejme, ale dajme tomu, že je. Za predpokladu, že je, tak ak Európa dosiahne ciele Green Dealu, ja som vyrátal, že to bude zaznamenávať pokles o 4 10 000 stupňa. Dobre počujete, o 4 10 000 stupňa. No Kovanda hovoril, myslím, 2 alebo 3 10 000 stupňa. Čo je prakticky to isté, to znamená nič. Kvôli tomu ideme zabiť...
Dáždi sa. Dáždi sa. No, tuto v tejto jasky dáme 64. Je to 59 levelová zóna, to je akorát. To je akorát ideálne. Dneska dáme tak 60 a balín. Takže z tejto jasky my to dáme. To je most. Asi nie, chceli sa na 60-kovej zóne, ale... Táto jaskia nie je zlá. Teoreticky, no. V 60-kovej zóne to bude lepšie dávať. V 60-kovej zóne. Je to lepšie číslo.
Impossible.
Aj to nič. Je champion.
Impossible. Impossible.
Poviem, táto zbraň, táto sekera mi pripomína Moonraker Grasp. To je ako Moonraker Grasp tá sekera. A on fungoval tak dobre klírovacie, že ničil vej, vybuchovali. Teraz v podstate vybuchujú tiež, dá sa povedať.
Orobis has broken my chains. I will not let you take my freedom.
Kde si? V 60-kovej zóne by som to dal na tú 64-ku. Aké sú to levely? 59-ky stále.
Impossible. Impossible.
Je to škoda, lebo som mal dobré topánky. Ale tenisky som mal. To, že brnenie som zbytočne prešustoval, to je tiež iná vec. Taký istý level ako je zóna. Trošku sa to fluktualizuje.
With you. Are you able to do something for this creature?
Yes.
No. I can see your hands. The care they would have for this creature. But I know that it would not be enough. Your compassion would have been kind.
Why did they ask you all the answer?
I wanted to know your response. Nothing more. You fascinate me. Both of you.
What else are they talking about?
The Nagasa woman who passed by a moment ago appeared to be one of Majasa's daughters, but I did not know her. Like I do not know you.
Of course they'll know me.
I should know you, as I know every grain of sand and every mountain peak in this world. Yet I do not know you, or her, for that matter.
What are you?
I am the observer. What you see is merely a projection, a means by which I can walk this world and imagine what it must be like to dwell within it. My true body is somewhere else, a place I am not permitted to leave. A projection such as this, however, she felt it would cause little harm.
Who is she?
I suppose in human terms you would call her my sister, Etera.
Oh.
Her work is very important. The last thing I would wish to do is interfere. I am content to observe, especially now that you and that Nagasa have come here.
Okay.
That is enough for now. I fear indulging myself further would spoil what you will do next. If you are seeking the Nagasa woman, she is at the top of this mountain.
What will it do here?
I will keep this creature company. Aid it in what few ways I can. But do not worry. I will be watching.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This is completely horse dog. Give me health though, both of them, and I don't have health. God damn, it could be good. But I need the prefix better. I need a gamble time. Minion damage, minion dodge, I think poison endurance. Oh, not good enough. Kinda cheeky.
Impossible. Impossible.
Nothing. No improvement, the fucking dodge rating is there. Well, I can keep those bogglers. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna use this one. We can what can we change the physical damage there? I have no fucking clue.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
Let's take the beast. Oh, we got like 3,000.
Impossible.
6, 9. That's fine. Get this bigger. Physical damage increase. Good bout of poison, which is helping us.
Impossible.
A lot. %. Oni balima da me spaću, a nisam ako vreda.
Orobis gave me the power to change both of our fates, to save our future from you. You will die here, traveler. Aid me! Fall! Die, traveler! I will end you. Fall! I will be free. Void, aid me. No. Orobis, I can't do this alone. I need to find the temple. And you need to fall.
Je tu aspoň waypoint, jak to môžem vypnúť. Hvala pánu.
It's our aid again.
Oh. Trošku ste mi dali málo jedla, lebo ste píčusovia. Ale to je riziko podnikania. Dobre, potiahneme to ešte teda tých 36 minút.
Where are you off to in such a hurry? Reliable? It is my favorite customer.
Čak to akciju košta. Nič najlepšia polievka sa nepadá.
The draw. They introduced me. At first glance, pure chaos. But they embody order and purpose. Impossible.
A tu tie mravce. To nezaujíma ma to. Tu už potrebujem dať 63. No 4. Doraziť ten set.
Kontinent. A som šokovaný z toho, že dennodenne počúvam protesty ešte stále niektorých našich podnikateľov, ak tu ešte vôbec niekto podniká, a my s tým nič nerobíme. My jednoducho ideme v línii tých šialencov. My tu ideme robiť paterkáreň. My tu ideme stavať veterné parky. My ideme pri jedný z najunikátnejších kúpeľov v Európe, tu chceli stavať spalovňu. My ideme teraz v septembri, oni chcú obmedziť ešte tú malú EÚ tak, aby občania už nemali právo sa vyjadrovať k zámeru investora postaviť vám, ja neviem, spalovňu za domov alebo 200-metrovú vrtuľu veternú. Ešte aj toto vám idú obmedziť. Prečo? No, aby sa im ľahšie tento nezmysel presadzoval. Aby táto vláda nerobí v prospech občana. Pokiaľ táto vláda bude podporovať šialenosti Green Dealu, ktorý spoľahlivo zabije celú Európu, opakuje, spoľahlivo zabije celú Európu, tak potom nerobí v prospech občana. Ako to vás stojí za to, tá investícia z Číny, tých šuranok, to má stojí za to, Tam sú takisto spodné vody, áno, nedajú sa porovnať so Žitným ostrovom. Ale takisto sú tam náleziska. Sú tam spodné, ináč by tam samozrejme tento ani minimálne svetlo nemá. Takisto sú tam spodné vody, ktoré sú využiteľné ako zdroj pitnej vody. Ináč by tam tú baterkáre nestávali, tá potrebuje enormné množstva tej vody. A my tomu tlieskame. Jak zmyslo zbavení, my tomu tlieskame. My ideme stavať veterné parky. Pričom dobre vieme, že ich nepotrebujeme. My to absolútne nepotrebujeme. A oni tomu tlieskajú. Hurá, budeme mať 200-metrové vrtule. A pritom sám minister životného prostredia povie, že my nepotrebujeme tieto obnoviteľné zdroje, lebo dostatočné zdroje máme v jadre, v atomových elektrárniach. Ale ne, my to ideme robiť. Prečo to ideme robiť? Ja sa pýtam, prečo? Je to zase nejaký špinavý kšeft niekoho? Ja už mám toho plné zuby. Už mám fakt toho plné zuby. Týchto špinavých odporných kšeftov. Lebo za všetkým sú len peniaze. A vám je to jedno, že tu žijú ľudia. Je to úplne jedno. Stále ide o koruny, o eurá a ja neviem o čo, o doláre. A pre koho je štát? Pre koho ste vy tu? Pre ľudí? Alebo pre vaše kšefty a pre vašich oligarchov? Prepáčte mi, že sa rozčujem. Nemôžem sa na to pozerať. Ja sa nemôžem na to pozerať, ako sa tu plánuje doslova do písmena, tu nejakí šialenci naplánovali genocídu, eutanáziu obyvateľov Európy. A naša akože suverénna vláda sa na to pozerá a víta a ide si s čínskymi súdruhmi potrasať ruky, lebo my tu budeme mať baterkáreň a neviem, akými súdruhmi sú potrasnú ruky, lebo my tu budeme veľterné elektrárne, my tu budeme mať spalovne. My samozrejme rumunským súdruhom podávame ruky, lebo do Rumunska sa vyváža naše drevo. Počkaj, kto tu vládne? Kto tu vládne? Túto koalíciu so zaťatými zúlbami ľudia volili, lebo nechceli progresivistov, nechceli navrať toho šialenca, šialeného z Trnavy, ale vy ste nedostali mandát na to, aby ste ďalej plundrovali túto republiku. To nebol mandát na to. Vy ste dostali mandát na to, aby ste spravovali túto krajinu. A ne, aby ste to plundrovali ďalej. A robili zle. A šírili tu nezmysly nejakej zelenej neomarxistickej ideológie, ktorá nemá hlavu petu, ktorá skrachuje. Tak či tak, lebo nemôže nič fungovať, čo není v súlade so zákonmi fyziky. A ne, vy pri tom budete asistovať. A vy dokonca ste schopní takého zverstva, že pripustíte verejnú diskusiu o tom, akú hodnotu má certifikované pracovisko a okrúhla pečiatka. Ste normálni? Vy ste fakt normálni? Ne, vy nejste normálni. Pokiaľ toto pripustíte ďalej, ste presne taký istý blázni ako ten šialený Matovič, celou to svojou kvázi súntou debilných trpazlíkov. Ste presne rovnakí. Len navonok, len nelozíte s plienkami po potoch. To je jediný rozdiel. Ako máte kultivované vystupovanie, budete nakričať na novinárov, má vás plné zuby. Ale robíte presne to isté. Tak tí novinári, keby bol mať trochu rozumu, tak vás chvália za to, čo robíte. Lebo robíte presne to, čo si oni predstavujú, že by ste mali robiť. To, že máme trochu iný názor na ukrajinský konflikt a Zelenský nás bombarduje ropovo družba, lebo ide vytrestať Maďarov aj Slovákov, lebo nebudeme súhlasiť so vstupom Ukrajiny do EÚ. A Zelenský povie, dovtedy vám to budeme bombardovať, kým súhlasiť budete. Tak ten Orbán sa aspoň zdvihne a otvorí tú hubu Maďarsku. A vy tú hubu Slovensku neviete otvoriť? Ne. My budeme útrpne pozerať a útrpne čakať, kedy nás príde spasiť nejaký Ježiško s nejakou cisternou ropy a s nejakým teda barelom ropy a s nejakým cisternou kvapalného plynu. Ja neviem. Na čo mi je takáto vláda? Povedzte mi, na čo mi je takáto vláda? Ktorá si nectí minimálne absolútne minimálne, bazálne zákony toho, ako má fungovať spoločnosť. Ako zvysoké na to kašlete. Nehajte tam toho chudáka Kotlára sa v tom máčať, namiesto toho, aby ste sa postavili a povedali, že to je celé hoax. Ja sa všetkým posluchačom ospravedlňujem, ale buď toto video nezverejním, alebo ho zverejním tak, jak som ho emotívne povedal, lebo toto sú veci, o ktorých neviem pokojne rozprávať. Neviem, jednoducho neviem. Ako ja už som také nátury, hej. Takže toto je pre mňa všetko, ako absolútne je pre mňa začiarom to, čo sa stalo s tou sadkou. A to už nehovorím o tých grindieloch, o tých plivých baterkárniach, o tých veterníkoch, tých veterniach. To je kumulácia sprostosti, hlúposti a povrchnosti. Je to legitimizácia neodbornosti, legitimizácia amatérizmu, legitimizácia dojmológie, legitimizácia spochybňovania zákonov fyziky, biológie a vôbec všetkých prírodných zákonov. Dostávame sa na úroveň predchádzajúcej vlády.
Impossible. Impossible. Without their queen, the Droll will struggle. Their future holds little hope. Impossible.
So next is 7 wickets or
We meet again. It is still in pain. I tried to bring it somewhere more beautiful. Do you think that has helped?
I don't know.
I see. Yet it will die all the same, whether the pain was eased or not. Eterra enjoys that she was given a name. I am content with that. I want to give this creature a name. What do you suggest?
You should name it.
I have never named something before. I will call it Oro. Goodbye, Oro.
What did you do?
One of the few things I am permitted to do. Give mercy. No more pain in its future, and the pain in its past erased into nothingness. It was cruel to bring it here. No beauty or kindness could have spared it. Only the void.
What are you really?
I am what I said before. The observer. Charged with monitoring the flow of time and erasing the paths that are flawed and broken. The Terra is loath to call upon my aid. She feels it is more safe to keep me contained alone in the temple. Perhaps she is right. But I do not think I will be alone for long. The Nagasa woman is making her way to the Temple of Etera. I think she means to find me.
What I need to catch her.
Of course you do. She already found her own path to the temple. It is only fair that I even the odds. At the pier, there will be the Farsight Turtle, a titan that bears my blessing. It will take you to a group of humanity's servants. They will be eager to assist you. Please, if you can, do not catch her before she reaches me. I do not want this friendship of ours to end so soon.
Okay, I'm leaving. You're a motherfucker. The master of the stars are you with unfathomable intelligence. You can feel words and understanding enter your mind. The observer told me of your need. When you are ready, climb upon my shell, and you will be taken to the garden. Climb upon the far side turtle shell. I'm in the city.
Impossible.
Change the eyes looks ancient and intricate. The platform will take you up to the temple above, but it appears not to be operational. Ask God about chain device.
My eyes must be deceiving me. A human. Why are you not in the temple above?
I'm not from the temple.
That can't be. Etera would have told us if there were humans outside her temple. Though there have been rumors. No, you must be mistaken. Whatever misfortune brought you down from the temple must have clouded your memory, human.
I need to reach the temple.
Yes, of course. Etera would be displeased to learn one of her humans wandered below before the preparations were complete. But returning won't be easy.
Preparations?
Naturally. The entire world has been preparing for your arrival. Etera and all her children, from the greatest god to the humblest servant. Oh, Etera, help us. If more humans arrive early, I don't know what we'll do. The gods must be consulted as soon as we arrange your way back.
The gods?
Yes, they're scattered across the land, slaying titans, dragons, and all manner of beasts that might threaten your kind.
Okay.
Still, if humanity is arriving ahead of schedule, the gods should be here to welcome you properly.
Okay.
No, here no more fretting over hypotheticals. You're here now when you should be above. You must descend only when Etera wills it, not before.
Tell me about the chains.
Ah, yes. The chains are the usual way of traveling between the temple and the world below, but to our shame, the mechanism has been disabled.
The strange Nagasa passed by.
She did, actually. Wore strange garments. When she saw the elevator's condition, she just began climbing the chains herself.
What's wrong with the
The
elevator?
mechanism lies deep beneath the earth, buried in a cave now overrun with dragons. We've tried to slow their spread, but until one of the gods returns, there's little we can do. Unless they purge the cave and repair whatever damage was done, the elevator will remain useless. I suggest you stay here where it's safe. The Terror would never forgive us if a human came to harm.
I'm leaving.
So, the rumors were true. A human walks among us. Ophid thinks you need to be coddled, but I see otherwise. You carry the look of a warrior.
Thank you.
That is not praise. It is the reason I allow myself to ask something of one I should be serving. I require your aid, human. A young hunter, Koret, has not returned from his expedition into dragon territory.
Okay.
He was only meant to scout their breeding grounds. I warned him not to stray too far, but I fear he chased glory.
Okay.
Likely hoping to bring back a dragon hide for his mantle.
Okay.
Too many stories of Scarven Bloodhorn, if you ask me. But that matters little now. What matters is bringing Koret home.
What can you tell me about
I will
dragons?
share what I know. Their territory grows quickly. Their numbers even faster. The nearby caves have become home to a mated pair of drakes, both with elemental hearts. They
Okay.
seek out land rich in elemental power and imbue the ground with their essence. It becomes toxic to all but them and their brood.
What else can you tell
There
me?
are rumors of certain dragons possessing intelligence, twisting minds, gathering cults, teaching magic that defies Terra.
Okay.
More disturbing are tales of dragons who walk upright, who speak, who reason. Some believe they hide in distant villages, beyond the gods' reach.
Okay.
If such beings exist, they cannot be allowed to endure. This world belongs to humanity and those who serve them, as Terra will.
Okay, I will find Koret.
Thank you, human. You honor me more than you know.
I'm leaving. Just a sneak peek.
Bláznivých idiotov a šialencov. A na toto sme naozaj nie na toto, ja som robil obrovské ústupky sám so sebou pred voľbami parlamentnými. Na to, aby nakoniec tu bolo toto? No tak to teda nie. No skúste pred ďalšími voľbami za mnou poslať niekoho, jak ste to usilovne robili aj pred prezidentskými a pred parlamentnými voľbami, aby som podporil. No to si píšte, ak budete takto pokračovať, to uvidíte, ak vás podporím. A jak verejne budem vyzývať, čo majú ľudia robiť. Aj na to príde o chvíľu. Ja vám ďakujem za pozornosť.
Impossible. Impossible.
What was this guy?
A human? What are you doing here? Yeah.
Don't strain yourself. You can't hunt like this.
You're right. Of course you're right. You're a human. But why are you here? Shouldn't you be in the temple?
Tell her I sent me.
She did? Damn it. I just wanted to impress her. And all I did was make her worry. I thought if I hunted alone, brought her a dragon hide, maybe she'd think I'm as impressive as Scarven Bloodhorn. She's always telling stories about him.
She already cares about you.
You're right. I should tell her I care too. Dragon hide or no dragon hide.
Yep.
Coming out here alone was a mistake. I get that now.
Okay.
But I can't just leave. I found a dragon nest. If I go, they'll spread to the village.
Return to the village, I can clear the nest.
What? I heard humans were strong, but are you sure? No, I should trust you. Just be careful, all right?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Impossible. Impossible.
What is here? Dragons.
Oh.
Can we go to Dragon Grotto?
Impossible.
Is there a checkpoint there?
Impossible. Impossible.
What is this? Come on.
The Harbinger.
Is there a checkpoint Dragon Grotto? Probably not, yeah.
Impossible.
There should be. Should be checkpoint Dragon Grotto.
Impossible.
Too many mojos.
Impossible.
I don't know. I can't find the waypoints, so. Probably.
Impossible. Oh.
I don't need copper chalice of life. It's not good anyway. I don't think checkpoint is here.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
There's no checkpoint there.
Impossible.
There's literally no checkpoint. It's like... Okay, we got a level up. So that means 4% damage redirection. Nevenit pole po tebe 3 levely. Ta seka je 63, takže tu máme skôr. Máme veľkoľvek, že vidí. To zobeľa za sucho. Čo je tu vor?
The dragons. Their eggs are in your way. What will you do?
This chain is operational now that is free from surrounding gags.
You
Activate the
made a
chains.
choice, yet it feels inevitable.
I'm returning to garden. I'm finishing this off. Fuck this horse dog, man. The chain device will venture intricate. The platform will take you up to the temple above. Ascend. Oh, fuck off. No, I don't want to be here. Is there a checkpoint here? There is. How the fuck I get up there? What was it? Okay, give me the waypoint.
Impossible. Impossible.
Kde ten medveď? Čo tak trvá?
Impossible. Impossible.
Chcę go wypnąć. Dobra, to poza.
Impossible. Impossible.
What is here? Look at this. Look at this mojo. Látom medvegy, használta.
Impossible. Impossible. Oh. Impossible.
Okay. Don't tell me, please. Don't tell me.
Impossible.
Don't tell me these beggars are fucking choosers.
Impossible. Impossible.
Oh, finally we can turn this off. Let's change the graphics back to windowed. Once anxiety and turn this fucker off. Because we need to. No nič dole, takže zatiaľ používame klasický malco Nestu Nightmareov, to je klasika. Jsi nejaký malý? Mal by si byť. 40% aspect duration. That's 1 second. That's 5 seconds. Give or take. Okay. What are they saying? Stop this horse talk. Toch sme sa dožili, no? Takéto časy. Toto vyzerá ako Temple of Athena. Dvanáct na 8 hodín. Bálime. Lepo fónim. No a 8 hodín nastavených. Odkúpil to niekto určite. Nechcel im za 5000. Už nechcú. Nechcú trpasliči mežný za 5. Je na to. TVN 9. Už sa špáci zbavujú TVN to, TVN 9. Piči sú nechoj. Vyhni sa oni vránači. Válime. Stačilo na dnes tejto metamorfózy.